Have you ever looked back at your cat just before leaving home and seen them staring at you with those wide, unblinking eyes? You probably smiled, said something like, "Be good, I'll be back soon," and shut the door behind you. But what if I told you that moment, that tiny, ordinary goodbye, means something far deeper to your cat than you ever imagined? Today, I'm going to reveal what really happens inside your cat's mind when you grab your keys, put on your shoes, and walk away. And once you understand it, you'll never look at your morning routine the same way again. It starts long before you even reach for the door. The sound of the alarm, the rhythm of your footsteps, the way you move faster, talk less, and glance at your phone more often. To you, it's just routine. To your cat, it's a code. Over time, they've learned to read every subtle signal that says one thing: you're about to leave me. Maybe that's why your cat suddenly appears by the door every morning, or why they vanish under the bed before you even pick up your bag. They already know what's coming, and they're bracing for it. You step outside, close the door, and silence fills the room. But what happens next might surprise you. Some cats rush to the window, watching as you walk or drive away. Others pace, meow softly, or curl up on your spot, where your scent still lingers. It's not mischief, it's longing. Your scent, your voice, the echo of your footsteps, all of it becomes their only connection to you while you're gone. One cat owner described coming home early and finding her cat sitting by the door, eyes fixed on the handle as if willing it to turn. She had been sitting there for almost an hour. For years, people said cats are independent and don't really care when you leave. But modern science tells a different story. Studies show cats form secure attachments to their humans, just like babies to their parents. That's why your cat greets you with slow blinks, rubs their face against you, or follows you everywhere. It's love, expressed the feline way. When you leave, that bond doesn't disappear. Your cat feels the absence. They just hide it behind calm eyes and quiet paws. They might nap more, eat less, or groom excessively. Small signs of stress that often go unnoticed, but inside, they're counting down the hours until you return. When left alone, cats create fascinating routines to comfort themselves. Some drag your clothes to their favorite sleeping spot, wrapping themselves in your scent. Others sit by the window, scanning every car or footstep that sounds like you. A few even invent games. Potsabetos, danas, kadingkans, todamanto dijas. Carodaters say into small objects to the door or meowing to talk to empty rooms. They're not just bored, they're finding ways to stay connected to you, even when you're not there. How to make every goodbye peaceful. Here's the part that changes everything. The method behaviorists now recommend for calmer, happier cats. It's called the 5-minute goodbye. 5 minutes before you leave, you start to fade out gently. Stop making direct eye contact.
Speak softer.
Move slower, and don't suddenly shower them with kisses right at the door. That makes the contrast even sharper. Then, just before you leave, toss a special treat or toy, one they only get when you walk out. This small ritual rewires your cat's brain. Instead of, "Oh no, they're leaving," it becomes, "Yes, my favorite time is here." The happiest cats aren't the ones left with fancy toys. They're the ones with purpose. Try this. Before leaving, hide a few treats around the house. Not too many, just enough to trigger their hunting instincts. Each discovery becomes a tiny moment of joy that replaces loneliness with curiosity. Add a perch by the window, a small cat-safe plant, or even a view of a bird feeder. To your cat, that's Netflix, adventure, and therapy, all in one. Sound and scent, the invisible comforts. Before you go, play soft background music or ambient nature sounds. Cats respond well to gentle, rhythmic tones, especially frequencies similar to purring. And leave behind something with your scent: a t-shirt, a blanket, or even your pillowcase. Your scent is their emotional anchor. One owner said her anxious cat stopped yowling completely after she began leaving a worn hoodie on the bed. To the cat, it wasn't just fabric, it was reassurance that you still exist. Here's the hardest part, and the most important. When you return, don't make it a dramatic reunion. Ignore your cat for just a few minutes. Put down your bag, take off your shoes, breathe. Then greet them calmly, softly, like it's the most natural thing in the world. This teaches your cat that departures and returns aren't big emotional spikes. They're just part of life. Over time, their anxiety fades, replaced by quiet trust. Your cat may not cry tears, but they feel your absence. They wait for the sound of your key, your footsteps, your voice. But they don't need guilt or drama. They need gentle consistency. 5 calm minutes, a small treat, a predictable routine. Because love to a cat isn't loud. It's in the rhythm of your habits, the sound of your voice, the scent you leave behind. So tomorrow morning, when you grab your keys and head for the door, remember, your cat is watching. Make that moment a calm one. Make it kind. Because to them, you're not just leaving the house. You're leaving their world just for a little while, and they'll be waiting, heart quietly beating until you return.